Uy, okay ka lang?
I burned my tongue! Well, Earl, it's actually an interesting thermodynamic phenomenon. The temperature of the coffee is directly related to its heat transfer.
Mark is right. It is all about heat transfer and temperature difference between the coffee and your tongue.
Wow! Thank you guys! I'll make sure to dive deeper into thermodynamics and share it to other people.
Together, we can all navigate the wonders of science.
Have you ever wondered how refrigerator, aircon, heat pumps, and other machines work? Get ready to test your knowledge and dive into the world of thermodynamics. Are you up for the challenge? Let's go!
Thermodynamics has four fundamental laws, namely the first law of thermodynamics, second law of thermodynamics, third law of thermodynamics, and the zeroth law of thermodynamics.
And for this video, we will talk about how these four laws form the foundation of thermodynamics, which is entitled as THERMOQUEST, Unraveling the Secrets of Thermodynamics.
The first law of thermodynamics states that energy can neither be created nor destroyed, only altered in form. For example, in this motorcycle's internal combustion engine, the fuel releases energy, which is converted into mechanical work.
Energy is always conserved. It means that energy cannot just appear out of nowhere or disappear into nothingness. Instead, it can change from one form to another or move from one place to another, but the total amount of the energy always stays the same. But there are inevitable losses in the form of waste heat and sound energy.
These losses are in line with the principles outlined by the second law of thermodynamics, which states that energy tends to disperse or become less available for useful work. Efforts are made in the design and engineering of motorcycles to minimize these losses and improve overall energy efficiency.
Jason, mag-isa na ng pinto, baka lumabas ang aircon.
Actually, mali ang term na nagamit ko.
Bakit?
The misconception about baka lumabas ang aircon implies that the air conditioning unit itself or cold air is produced or released from the air conditioner.
Tama! Because, according to the second law of thermodynamics, the entropy of a system either increases or remains constant in any spontaneous process. It never decreases.
In reality, air conditioning works by transferring heat from the indoor environment to the outer environment. The air conditioning unit doesn't generate cold air. Instead, it removes heat from the indoor air, making it feel cooler.
A refrigerant is a substance used in a heat cycle to transfer heat from one area and remove it to another. Usually, a gas at room temperature, or most commonly, air conditioners, freezers, and vehicle air conditioners.
The refrigeration cycle is composed of a compressor, condenser, expansion valve, and evaporator. It works by squeezing or compressing the refrigerant to make it hot, then cooling it down by releasing the heat. After that, it expands and becomes very cold, allowing it to absorb heat from the desired area. This process repeats to maintain a continuous cooling effect.
Imagine you are inside of a room and think of these students inside the room as vegetables in the refrigerator. Just as a refrigerator keeps the vegetables cool, air conditioning system or the aircon works to cool down the room and make it comfortable for the students. This cooling process helps create a pleasant environment for the students, similar to the refrigerator that keeps the vegetables fresh.
Meanwhile, have you ever wondered how heat engines like heat pump work?
A heat engine uses heat energy from a high temperature source to produce mechanical work through the expansion of a working fluid. It then releases the remaining heat to a low temperature sink, completing a cycle. This process enables the conversion of heat into useful work.
The key principle behind a heat engine is that it operates by taking advantage of the temperature difference between the high temperature source and low temperature sink. This temperature difference allows the heat to flow and perform work. The engine continuously repeats this cycle to convert heat energy into a useful mechanical work.
So heat transfer is the process of energy exchange that occurs between objects or substances due to a difference in temperature. It is the way in which heat moves from a hotter object to a colder object until both reach a state of thermal equilibrium.
First law, second law, third law, thermodynamics. Wanna know what it is because want no more. Thermodynamics is fun to learn. Quiz are bad. You'll gain knowledge. Don't be frightened. Let's explore it where heat prevails. Hey! Thomas Young discovered energy. William Thomson, known as Lord Kelvin, the creation. Thermodynamics in 1852. Hey! There's laws in your head and repeat after me and say. First law, thermodynamics, energy is conservation. Second law is entropy, and third law is absolute zero. Take note of these three laws. These are important laws of thermodynamics. Thermodynamics, yeah. First law, thermodynamics, energy is conservation. Second law is entropy, and third law is absolute zero. Take note of these three laws. These are important laws of thermodynamics. Thermodynamics, take a look at your surrounding. Thermodynamics is present everywhere. The stream and sunlight, boiling